In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how I would make 10K per month trading meme coins if I had to start again. Now, as promised, if many of you seen my socials, seen my Telegram, this is going to be one of, if not the most valuable video you watch this year when it comes to meme coins, right? If you've watched my old videos, you see that I give every single thing away. I don't hold anything back, right? Now, this video isn't going to be another one of those videos where I tell you these are the top 5 coins that you need to buy, or no fluff, no bullcrap. I'm not like these other YouTubers, right? I give you everything that you need to know. I don't gatekeep because I want you to become the best trader you possibly can. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take you through the strategy that I currently use and I would use if I had to start again, even though obviously I'm not starting again, I don't need to. And the risk management strategy that I take that no one else knows about, right? I'm going to show you a foolproof way for you to never ever lose more than you make, which most of you watching this video probably do, right? Most of you watching this video probably haven't seen the amount of success that you want to see trading meme coins, right? Most of you watching this video probably tend to round trip a lot, right? And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can avoid that. Now, if you're wondering what round tripping is, right? Most of you will know what this is because you do it all the time. It's where, let's say you buy a token. Let's use this as an example. Let's say you buy a token here. So if we bring this, let's say you buy a token here. You end up seeing it climb all the way to here. And then you think it's going to keep going up. And then it goes down. And it goes back up a little bit. And you're like, oh, yes, it's going to go back up. And then it goes down even more. And you're like, oh, no, it's going to reverse. And you're holding on the whole time. And then it just keeps going down and keeps going down. And then next thing you know, you're either selling nowhere near where you were before. So you might sell somewhere here. You might sell at break even. Or sometimes for a lot of people, you might even sell at a loss, right? And you've basically just done a round trip. You went all the way up and all the way back down, right? Remember, this market, regardless of what anyone tells you, regardless of what token it is, regardless of what CTO it is player versus player. It's 99 versus 1, right? You're either part of the 99% or you're part of the 1%, okay? For you to win, someone else needs to lose. For someone else to win, you need to lose, okay? So you need to be the one winning. When you're in profit, you need to take profit, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. So, as most of you know, as of a few months ago, I've changed out my strategy in terms of trading just to make it a lot easier for me, but also the people around me, right? And by that, I mean I started copy trading most of the time, as well as sniping, okay? Now, this video is not going to be anything to do with sniping. It's more to do with copy trading. But in this video in particular, I'm going to show you the best way and why you should be copy trading, okay? Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is The Bill. I've been in the meme coin market for a very, very long time, and most of you might know that I've got my own group, right? As you can see, these are some of the results we've gotten, and these are all from me calling these trades and people getting into them. So as you can see, everyone's got a different profile picture as well. So this isn't just one person getting all the results. These are multiple different people, right? I've helped men, women, 18-year-olds, 50-year-olds. I've helped a whole bunch, right? As you can see here, someone was literally making a salary of meme coins. You can pause the video and have a read of what people say about me, so on and so forth. And yeah, like even someone, I doubled their portfolio in like 3 days, right? Changed someone's life. There was a point I even helped someone turn like 2K into 20K in less than 24 hours, right? Bunch of results. I've even got my own trading bot. If you don't know about it, it's a sniping and copy trading bot. As you can see, these are some of the results, right? 12x, 13x, 16x, 30x, 25x, 83x, 550x. But that's not the point, right? The point is, I want you to know how to become a good trader. I don't want anything from you. All I want is for you to take everything that I'm about to say in this video and go and execute, okay? Learn to control your emotions. Learn to stay disciplined. If you are already getting bored by this point in the video, you shouldn't be here. The reason I long some of these beginning of the videos out is because I want to get rid of the people who can't discipline themselves. Because the last thing I want is for someone to use the strategy once and think, oh, it doesn't work because it didn't work the first time. No, that's not the point, right? You need to stay disciplined and actually try out the strategy and commit to it, and you're going to see massive success, as I have, and as some of these traders that I'm going to show you have as well. Now, what you want to do is you want to go onto a token of your choice, right? Now, the token of your choice is going to depend on the type of way you like to trade, right? So whether you like to hold long term, so for example, a token like this, where it's been running since 19th of November and it's still running up until 20th of December, Or you might be interested in a token like this, where it's already died out and it only launched on the 18th of December, and right now it's the 20th, right? So it's the difference is short term or long term. Okay. If you want coins that you can quickly get in and out of, go for these type of tokens. If you want coins that you want to hold long term, go for these. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to top traders. And I know what most of you are thinking. Oh, I know this strategy. No, you don't. Trust me. You're going to learn something new in this video, and I'm going to show you, right? Next, what you're going to do is look for the people who made the most gains. And by gains, I don't mean the amount of profit in terms of like monetary wise. I mean the amount of X's, right? And it doesn't have to be specifically the most highest person. Just find a random person, right? The reason why you want to find a random one is because you don't want it to be the best one, because that means everyone else has probably gone for that one as well because it's the best one. You just want to find a random one, and a random one that has consistent gains, which I'm about to show you how to check in just a second. Next thing you want to know is don't go for someone like this, right? Don't go for someone who put in $25 and somehow turned it into $215,000. That is amazing. That's insane. But two things as to why you shouldn't do this. Number one is it could have been luck. It might not have been luck, but it could have been luck. Two is, why on earth is this person only putting $25 into a coin? These are the questions you need to ask yourself, because if someone is only putting $25 into a coin, you start to ask questions as to why didn't they put more if clearly they knew that it was going to do this. Maybe they didn't know. Two, why don't they have a lot of money for them to be putting into coins? Traders that know what they're doing and are experts and have a lot of money, have made a lot of money, put a lot of money into coins. So you want to look for people like this, where they've easily done a 10x and put 26k into a coin. Or this person, when they did a 5x, put 50k into a coin. Why is this important? Because no one in their right mind would put 50k into a coin that they didn't know was going to do well. Someone would put $25 into a coin that they didn't know was going to do well, and you don't want to follow this type of people because they're basically gambling, right? You want to find the people, and again, this is contrary to popular belief. Most people will tell you, find the people that you relate to, right? Like if you've only got $200, find someone who's put $200 and turned it into 10k. Yeah, but the whole point is, why do you want to find people that are like you and in your position? Clearly, you're not doing so well for you to be copying people that are doing the same as you, right? They might have got lucky. So what you want to do is, I already got an example here. So as you can see, this person turned 1k into 9k, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to press on this, go copy their wallet address, and go to Cielo and paste it. Now, two things. One is, if you stick around, sometime during this video, I'm going to actually reveal the wallets of both of these wallets, so you can actually go and copy trade them yourself. It's only going to be for the people who stuck around, not only to this point, but actually stick around to the end. The only reason I did this is obviously because I want to benefit the disciplined people, right? But again, I'm going to reveal it randomly in the video. Number two is, you might be wondering, why do you use Cello? I use GMGN. I'd rather GMGN. GMGN is free. I'm going to tell you why. Number one is, I want to stand out from the crowd. I don't want to use the same thing that everyone else is using, because that makes me part of the 99%. Remember, I want to be part of the 1%. For me to be part of the 1%, I need to be exclusive. And that means I need to use exclusive tools. So that's the whole reason as to why I have my own bot as well, and my own copy trader, because I want to be exclusive. I don't want to use the same bot as everyone else, because that puts me in the same bracket as everyone else, right? That's the reason everyone that's in my bot, I've got a very small amount of people using my bot, because I want everyone that's using my bot to be exclusive as well. Do you get what I mean? Hence why it's such high value as well, okay, in terms of quality. Now, another thing, the reason why I don't care if it's paid or cheap. Okay, yes, I'm privileged to be able to spend money on Cielo. I know some of you in here aren't, so by all means, if you can't, then use GMGN. But if you have the money to spend on Cielo, do it, because it's got extra features that GMGN might not, and also it gives you that exclusivity that people don't get with GMGN, right? You don't want to use a tool that 99% of people are using. Use the tool that 1% of people are using, because that gives you the advantage, okay? Now, as you can see, this is the wallet that I copied from here, and we're going to look at some of the trades that he's done, right? So as you can see, this person's done 37,000%, 5,700%, 1,400%, 475%. Like the gains that this person makes are insane. And this is the type of wallet you want to find, right? Because not only does it align with the type of coins that you want to trade, if you want to trade short-term tokens, but you can see this person clearly takes profit and knows when to take profit. They don't round trip, okay? They've also got a win rate of 53%. Now, remember, as I said, in this video, I'm going to show you what kind of strategy you want to go with when it comes to risk management, and it's going to link to token win rate, right? Some people look at this and think 53% is low. If you think that's low, you are probably not doing so well in this market, okay? Because a 53% success rate is amazing. And in fact, you probably want to be copying people between the 30 to 60% range. Anyone above that is probably a scalper. They probably take advantage of copy traders, and it's probably not someone you want to copy trade, okay? Now, another thing you want to look out for is obviously the percentages, but not only that, look at what they're currently in right now and what they haven't sold yet. Because it's common sense that if they haven't sold a token yet, they clearly think it's still going to go up. Otherwise, they would have gotten out, right? So as you can see, this person, they bought $2,170 of it, haven't sold a single penny of it yet. Now, obviously, this person has made a 51x on this token. Now, funny enough, I actually saw this token. Sorry, I actually was analyzing this wallet the other day, hence why I'm showing you it as an example, because it's part of my list, as you can see here. And this was 3,000%. So it's gone from 3,000% to 5,165%, which is insane. And this is actually a coin that I called inside of my group as well. Now, and you can obviously go see that group in the link in the description, by the way. But anyway, now the reason why you want to see this is because clearly this person knows that this coin is going to continue going up if they haven't sold yet. Look, this guy's $112,000 in profit. If you put in just 10% of what he put in, let's say you put in $217 when this guy put in 2,170, you would have made $11,200. You actually like taking that in, right? Just by you buying when this guy bought, you would have made $11,200. Or even if you matched what he put in, if you put in $2,000, you would have made 100 grand, which is insane. Now, some of you in here are privileged enough to even be using a copy trading bot and you're not utilizing it, right? Obviously, I'm not talking about Trojan or BonkBot or anything like that, right? Those are not copy trading bots. If you have the capability to get into a bot like Peppermint, Shop AIO, or even my bot, DSnipe, bro, go and do it, because these type of softwares enable you to copy trade on autopilot, AFK. That's exactly what I do. So I will literally initiate a trade and it will completely run on the back end for me without me having to do anything. I can literally close my laptop, turn my Wi-Fi off, do anything I want, and it will still copy every single thing that this wallet does. It will buy when they buy, it will sell when they sell. If I don't want to sell when they sell and I want to take profit at, let's say, 5,000%, it will do that, right? Now, for those of you who don't have access to a bot or don't have the capability to get a bot, you can do this manually. Now, obviously, you might be thinking, so why should I get a bot if I can do it manually? Because manually, you're not going to be faster than the copy traders. There's going to be copy traders that get in before you, and they're going to profit way, way more than you. For example, that's why I use a bot, because I'll be way, way faster than you. But that doesn't mean you can't copy trade, right? You can still get in. So, for example, let me see if I can find an example, right? Let's see if I scroll down. All right, so this guy's not really in any other coins that he hasn't sold. I want to show you another wallet. So let's in fact take this off. So, all right, this guy seemingly isn't in any tokens either. So let's just see. No, he isn't. But anyway, point is, right? Well, first of all, let's actually skip that point for a second. I'll go back to it. Look at the percentages that this guy is up as well. 6,600%, 1,737%, 2,000%, 800%. And the crazy thing is, you might think these results are crazy, but look at the category that I put him in. I put him in decent. So imagine what's in my high percent return list, right? You can find crazy, crazy, crazy wallets. And that's exactly how I find success in this market at this current point in time, especially because I run 3 businesses and I haven't really got time on my hands. And I'm sure a lot of you watching this maybe have jobs, maybe have businesses, or just simply just don't have time to be trading 24/7. So why on earth would you not put it into someone else's hands that knows what they're doing? Now, this is another example of, win rate. This person's only got a 32% win rate, which is it's low. It's quite low, right? That means for every 10 coins he buys, 7 of them aren't in profit and 3 of them are, right? That's low. But as you can see, he ended the month making $2 million. Would you not want to put your trust in someone that has made $2 million off of meme coins? Instead of trusting someone that's made, 5K and they post on Twitter every single day or whatnot, right? Someone who is willing to put in stuff like 5K, 230K, 270K into a single coin. You know these guys know what they're doing if they're putting this much money into a coin, right? Please take this on board, okay? Now, that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through what you need to do in order to be able to achieve these results, because it's not as simple as, okay, once you see this person buy, you just buy it. There's actually risk management behind it and a particular strategy that you need to follow, okay? So I've got my iPhone screen that I'm about to share with you here. So if I just show you real quick, bear with me. So as you can see, let's just say for the sake of this video, you are starting with $1,000, okay? $1,000. Now, if you're starting with 10,000, changes to 10,000. If you're starting with 100, changes to 100, and just factor in the numbers later. If I had $1,000, right, I can easily get to 10K per month within a month. I guarantee you that, and I'm going to show you right now how I can do that. First and foremost, it mainly depends on how much you're putting into every single coin, and also when you're selling, okay? In both ways. One, when you're selling when you're in a loss, and when you're selling when you're in a win as well. So first and foremost, the general rule is when you're buying meme coins, you want to put, especially when you're first starting out, take this into account. When you're starting out, put the same amount of money into every single token. Don't change it, right? I don't care how much conviction, how much confidence you have in a particular coin, just put the same amount. In this case, I did $50, right? Now, the reason why I came up with $50 is because you want it to generally be around like, if you want it to be below 5% of your total wallet balance. So for example, I've got $1,000 here, only use $50 because you don't want to spread your risk too thin or too wide either. So you don't want to be only using, $5 per trade because you're not really going to make much of that. But you also don't want to be using $500 per trade because that means 2 losing trades back to back and I'm done. Okay, if you use $50 per trade, and let's say you lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, right? Out of 10 tokens. So that means you've only got a 40% success rate. Let me show you what's going to happen. If you put in $50 to every coin and you maximize your losses to minus 40% maximum, and then let's say on the 4th trade, so let's say, look, you lose 1, 2, 3, 4th trade, you make 200%, 5th trade, you make 100%. These are decent numbers, right? If you're in my free group, you'll know these are numbers that we hit every single day. Like a normal trade nowadays in this current market, you should be hitting like 5 to 10 X's. But let's just say for the sake of this video, 200% and 100%. Then you hit a minus 40%. Then you hit a 500%, which is average is all right. And then for the sake of this video, I put a bigger loss. Let's say you go to minus 60, minus 70%, and then a 200%, all right? You will still end the day by turning that $500 into $755. You literally lost 6 times, but you still made $255 profit by the end of the day. The reason why that happened is because, number one, you didn't let your losses go to like minus 98% or minus 80% or minus whatever the big number is. You actually cut your losses short so that this feeds back into your wallet and you still can use it for the next trade. Reason number 2 is you stuck with the same amount of money per trade. The reason why this is important is because what most people do is, let's say they hit a big win like this, $50 into $250. They'll see, oh, I just made $250. Let me put $150 into my next trade. And then what happens in the next trade? It turns into $30 again. You literally just lost $120 because you couldn't manage your risk properly, right? Or let's just say it turned into, I don't know, $50 again. You literally just lost $100 just like that by going into minus 60%. Whereas if you stuck with the amount you were putting in initially, you would have only lost $30. That's why it's so important, okay? Now, if this being said, right, do the maths. If you turn 500 into 755, and let's say you average that on a daily basis, so some days you do $300 profit, some days $200 profit. By the end of the month, if you do this every single day by copy trading, you will literally have made $7,500 in 30 days, because that's $250 every single day for 30 days, $7,500. Now, I did say the title of this video is how to make 10K per month every single month if you're starting again. The point is, once you make $7,500, you can be using more money to trade now, right? Because this 1,000 is no longer 1,000. You can turn it into 2,000. And instead of trading with $50 per trade, you can trade with $100 per trade. When you're trading with $100 per trade, you're no longer making $7,500 per month. You're making $15,000 per month, right? $15,000 per month just by copy trading, and only a 40% success rate. A 40% success rate isn't even all that, right? I just showed you someone who has a 50% success rate. Just imagine you was to put in $50 into every single trade that this wallet puts in, right? You would literally have a 50% win rate, right? It's insane because you would make so much money by the end of the month, you just don't know it, right? And the crazy thing is, yeah, this person has made a 46% ROI on their total amount that they've put in, right? So you can see here that it says $276,000. That means that he actually put in, if I can do the maths right, he put in on average, let's just say 600K or 500K into coins this month. And he made 46% ROI. That's how much he bought in total. So that's basically this $400, this $2,100, $400. So for example, if you was to put in 50, 100, all right, so this is 10 trades, $500. Again, you'd make a 46% win rate. You would have made literally similar amount to what you made here. You would have made around $220. $220, right? Which is roughly around what I said as the example. This is what I'm saying. When you calculate risk like this, there's no way you can lose. There's literally no way you can lose, right? Literally no way. The purpose of this video is to show you that you shouldn't be overcomplicating the trades that you put in, right? Stop listening to these YouTubers telling you to buy this next token, or these Twitter gurus telling you buy this token, I'm aping in and stuff like that. Like, there are people that are helpful, right? I myself give calls inside of my private group as well as my free group here and there, but I don't buy those calls just for the sake of me calling them. Whereas most of these people that are on Twitter, that are on YouTube, buy these tokens just so you can buy them so they can use you as exit liquidity, right? I don't need you guys to make me money because I just copy trade, right? I use these guys. I do it reverse, right? I let these guys make the decision for me and I buy in after them. Whereas what most people on Twitter and YouTube do is they buy a token, then try shill it into their group so many times so that they pump their bags and they can sell on their audience and rely on their audience to basically exit when they want, right? I don't do that. Now, as promised, I am going to give you these wallets because you did stick around till the end of this video. So first and foremost, here's the wallet for this one. So as you can see on the URL at the top. And then if I refresh the page, there you go. That's the wallet for this. Now, if you enjoy this video, I'd appreciate if you can like, subscribe. That will not only help me, but it will also help you because you're telling YouTube that you like these type of content, right? It'll make YouTube give you more content like this, okay? And not only that, if you need any help or you have any questions or you want me to record any particular videos, let me know in the comment section below. I'd appreciate it. I'll also do a giveaway for a random person that comments on this video. Probably give away like 2 Sol or something like that. But yeah, other than that, if you've got any questions, let me know and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.